Hello, how are you? I am back again, and today I thought I would do kind of like a 7-year review unboxing of my first ever Chanel handbag. So I got this literally like 7 years ago, maybe even a little bit more. And yeah, it was my first ever Chanel bag. I didn't think I would ever be lucky enough to own a Chanel bag. Now I have like a whole army of them. It's crazy. But yeah, this is kind of where it all began 7 years ago, and I still think it's beautiful. I still have it. And today I kind of thought I would talk you through the bag. I thought I would talk you through the price, how it looks after 7 years, how it came boxed, everything I kind of know about it. And like, yeah, I just thought we'd have a chat about it if that's okay with you. But yeah, I got it for Christmas about 7 years ago. My boyfriend bought it for me. He was my boyfriend at the time. He's now my fiance. We should probably hurry up and get married, but I am not really a wedding kind of person, you know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, he bought it for me. It was so kind of him. He phoned me up a couple of days before Christmas and was like, if I was to buy you like something, would you want gold or silver hardware? And I was like, gold. And I was like, it can't be. And it was. So yeah, so he phoned me up and said gold or silver hardware, and I didn't know what he was going to buy me, but I did have a little bit of a clue from that question. And yeah, he gave it to me. I think I may have cried. I'm not sure. I probably did. And yeah, it was just so beautiful and so exciting. And yeah, my first ever Chanel bag, which is so beautiful and special. And yeah, I still love it. Even though I don't wear it as much as I used to, I still love it, and I think it's really special, and I thought I would share it with you today. So the first thing is, it comes in this style of box, which is kind of like a giant version of the jewelry slash scarf boxes. Some of the other bags come in more of a kind of a fold out box, which is a little bit more luxury, and they're probably a little bit more fancy. I think because this is one of like the cheaper, I say cheaper, bags, it's in more of a kind of like giant version of the jewelry boxes, but it's still beautiful. It's just like, if you have seen other boxes which kind of are all black and fold out, I think that they put like this bag and maybe like the wallet and the chain bag in boxes like this, and then if you buy a classic flap, you get more of a folding out style bag. So I just thought I'd share that with you, and then I'm gonna unbox it and show you everything inside. So I have it in the dust bag, but I'm not sure if this is the original dust bag, because I think I may have switched around some dust bags. This is kind of quite a big dust bag compared to the bag, but I think that's just because I must have, I don't know, I think I've swapped them around at some point. But yeah, it did come with a dust bag, but I think a smaller version than this. And the dust bag is drawstring as well, and it also came with an authenticity card, which I'm going to cover up the number of, but that relates to the serial number, which is on the inside of the bag. I would always say as well, don't carry the serial card around with the bag, because if ever this kind of got lost or stolen, it's quite nice to have the proof that this is your bag, and it would be separate to the bag if you ever needed it to kind of prove that it's your bag. So anyway, here is the bag. It is the timeless clutch bag with gold hardware in lambskin leather. It's obviously in black, and it has a slip pocket at the back, and it's a flap at the front, and then you can either wear it as a clutch bag, which is very cute, or you can use it as a handbag with a chain strap. I used it as both a clutch bag and also with the strap. I thought it looked really cute in winter with kind of oversized colourful fur coat and kind of like held like this, but in the summer it looks really cute under your arm. Or if you're going on a night out and kind of going to a restaurant rather than a club, I would never take this to a club. It's far too special, far too delicate. But if I was going out for dinner, I would probably use it more as a clutch bag. And I think it looks really chic as a clutch bag. So it's made out of lambskin, which is super soft, super buttery. It still feels incredible. I have used this bag a fair amount, but not like every day, not like crazy amounts, but I have used it a fair amount. I do try to store it very carefully. That is really, really important. Personally, how I do it is I put the chain inside the bag, because you don't want the chain to press up against the delicate lambskin. You don't want it to indentate over time. you should always store your bag away kind of when it's dry. Like if it's been raining, let it air out before you put it away. Put it in the dust bag, put it in the box, put it somewhere safe. Don't put it in an airing cupboard, that will dry it out. And don't ever kind of put it away any kind of damp. Bags don't like humidity, but they also don't like it super dry. You want to kind of keep the leather just neutral, you know? But yeah, and also if you do ever want to kind of give it a wipe over on the outside, just with a dry cloth, just to kind of get rid of any kind of bacteria or like dirt or grit or grime or anything that could kind of like leave like a grease stain over time, that's a good thing to do. And if you do want to hoover out the inside, that's also a good thing to do. So, yeah, it's got a slip pocket at the back, which is kind of quite handy. Oyster cards, passport, headphones, anything you want. You can just kind of put things in the slip pocket. And then on the inside, it's got one main big section, and then it's got one slip pocket. It's a really super simple bag. It doesn't have like a double flap on the inside or anything. It is just quite a simple, quite a lovely, easy bag. The chain strap is like fairly thin, like it's very similar to the wallet on the chain strap, which is nice because it means that the bag is not too heavy, but it also means that you can't kind of like overfill it and make it super heavy. So I wouldn't recommend really stuffing it too much. It is nice to kind of have a little bit in here just to kind of make it a little bit less flat, but I wouldn't suggest overstuffing it with too much and too much weighty stuff. Like I wouldn't put a bottle of water in here for many reasons. But yeah, I really love this bag. I think it's really chic. I think it's really easy. I think my boyfriend back in the day, 7 years ago, paid 1,100 for it. I think it's now worth more, around 1,900. I don't think they make a huge amount of them because it is one of the cheapest style of bags. But I do think it's really pretty and really classic, and it's a really nice kind of like day to night style bag. The lambskin is a little bit more fragile than the caviar. It's not really suitable for every day. No lambskin bag is. It will really dramatically reduce the shelf life of the bag if you use a lambskin bag every day. It's more for kind of occasion use, and you do want to kind of look after it and be quite careful with it. So if you're eating in a restaurant, you can hang it off the little handbag loopy thing, you know, what you get in restaurants, or you can put it on the back of your chair, but I would say be very careful with that just in case it gets stolen. Or ideally, if there is a chair next to you that's empty, you can put it there. But yeah, it's just a really cute bag. Like I think it's still looking really good after all these years. It has the odd little scuff or little mark on the surface, but nothing major. There's no stitches come loose. It's just a beautiful, timeless Chanel bag. Like I love the gold hardware. It's still looking really good on the hardware. There's the odd surface scratch, but nothing major. There's no kind of wearing off of hardware or the color. Smells fine. Like, you know, when you're like, the chain doesn't smell metally. I hate that. But yeah, that's kind of it. Like, it's just like my first ever Chanel bag. It's really special to me. I think it's really cute. I think it's really fun. I think you can wear it with kind of vintage dresses in the day. You can wear it in the winter with like a little fur coat and it looks really cute. You can wear it in the evening. You can wear it in the day. You can wear it in the summer. You can wear it in the winter. It doesn't fit a huge amount in, but it is lovely the way it is. If you were to buy one, I think it would be around 1,900. Like I said, this one costs around 1,100, which I think just goes to show how much the prices do go up over time. So if you do want to buy a Chanel bag, buy it sooner rather than later because the prices will only go up. Like if I had bought the classic flat bag when I wanted it, I would have saved thousands. Instead, I waited. You know what I'm saying? If you want it and you've got the spare cash, buy it sooner rather than later because the prices do go up every year. Ooh, my nose is itching. The prices do go up every year, so it's worth buying sooner rather than later. And yeah, I'm just really glad that I have it. I think it's really cute. I think it's really beautiful. I think it is timeless like they promise. And yeah, when lockdown is over and I start leaving the house a little bit more, I will be using this a little bit more again. But yeah, I just think it's really cute, really fun bag. It feels really special to me because it was like my first ever Chanel bag and it's just like such lovely quality, so cute. You can fit inside like a purse, phone charger, a little bit of makeup, maybe a very slim compact camera, but I wouldn't put anything too bulky, too heavy, too big in it. I think you want to keep this bag on the lighter side, but I think because it is a fair sized bag, you can get a little bit more in it than you can in, say, the wallet on the chain. And yeah, I think it's just a lovely bag. If you are looking for one on the pre-loved market, I have done a little bit of research and you can find them for about £1,000 at places like the Real Real. And if you are shopping at the Real Real, you can use the code REAL for 20% off, or you could keep an eye on like the Bonhams website and see if they have one coming up in an auction soon. But yeah, I think it's a really lovely bag, and it's a very nice like Chanel starter bag, and it's very timeless, it's very sweet, and it's very wearable as well, which is what's so lovely about it. It feels like special, which is what you want, and the quality is like flawless. Anyway, that is my bag. That's my little kind of like trip down memory lane, and yeah, I just think it's such a beautiful, lovely kind of starter Chanel bag, and I am so glad I have it, and I'm so glad my boyfriend bought it for me, and I can't believe it's been like 7 years. And I have to say, considering the age, I think it's looking incredible. Like, I'm clumsy and I don't look after things too well, but I actually look after this quite well. So well done to me. Anyway, that is my video. I hope it's of help. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope I've shown the bag in enough detail. Oh, one thing I didn't show actually. I don't think I managed to show the inside where the Chanel is stamped, and it is Chanel stamped in gold. I hope you can see, and it says made in Italy, and it's got the little R mark there. And yeah, that's kind of it. A little slip pocket, big section on the inside, serial number on the inside as well at the very bottom left hand corner as I look at it. And then on the inside of the hardware, it says Chanel Paris with the 2 little screws, which have just the 1 line, not the 2, just so you know. And yeah, gold hardware, slip pocket, lambskin leather, still feels so soft and so beautiful. Anyway, that is my video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you've got any questions, and if you are like, why is she telling me about a 7-year-old handbag? Yeah, I just felt like it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Have a lovely afternoon. Goodbye.